Hi guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone is doing good. Today I am making a fall door swag using the 21-inch deco mesh that I picked up at Dollar Tree. And please remember, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. For this wreath, you're going to need one metal coat hanger. You will need 3 rolls of the 21-inch deco mesh from Dollar Tree. You're going to need some fall floral picks from Dollar Tree. You are going to need a cute little sign, and I picked mine up at Hobby Lobby because I couldn't find any that I liked at Dollar Tree yet. You will also need some ribbon with wire for a bow. You're going to need pipe cleaners, wire cutters, scissors, hot glue gun, and glue sticks to get started. So first you're going to take your wire coat hanger and just stretch it until it makes a diamond shape. And next you're going to add pipe cleaners. When I was adding my pipe cleaners to my coat hanger, whatever I did on the left, I did on the right side also. So I just took my pipe cleaner and gave it a few twists around the wire coat hanger. So here I've got one on the left, one on the right. Then I'm going to move up a couple inches, put another one on the left and another one on the right. Then I move on up to kind of the corner points, put one on the left, one on the right, up a little further, another 2, and then at the top, another 2. Now, if you don't think this one's full enough for you, you can add in some extra pipe cleaners, but that's just what I did. You could add a couple dots of hot glue around each pipe cleaner so that they don't slide around on your coat hanger if you would like. So I just continued all the way up to the top of the coat hanger following the same pattern. So whatever I did on the right side, I did on the left, all the way up to the very top. Now when I did finish my wreath, I did add one more on the top because for some reason it just didn't seem as full, and I also added one bundle in the center. Now you'll see in just a second that I added pipe cleaners to my center section too. This wreath is very simple to make. It just takes a little bit of time to attach your pipe cleaners, but it's something kind of different, and it really turns out full when you use the 21-inch deco mesh. Let me know if you have found any of the 21-inch deco mesh at your Dollar Tree. I would love to find some 21-inch in maybe some black or green or orange for Halloween. So let me know if you found any of those colors at your Dollar Tree. So I'm just taking a couple pipe cleaners and twisting them together so that I can go across the diamond shape. And then I also did another one from the top to bottom so that I can add deco mesh or a sign or whatever I need, so that I just have these pipe cleaners so that I can attach something to. So it's much easier to add them now than when it's full of deco mesh. And just remember, you can always go back and add a couple dots of hot glue around your pipe cleaners so that they do not move and they stay in place. And so now I'm adding the pipe cleaner from top to bottom. You could add twine if you wanted to in your center section to make the little cross section instead of pipe cleaners if you choose. Next, you'll want to take your 21-inch deco mesh, and I'm going to cut mine at 20 inches. I will be using 2 of the 20-inch strips per pipe cleaner for this swag. Next, I'm just taking my 20-inch strip of deco mesh and just rolling it up. So once you have it rolled, then you're going to go to your bottom first set of pipe cleaners, place it in between the pipe cleaner, and give it a few twists. Here I'm just taking another strip of deco mesh and just rolling it up, and going to go to the other side and place the deco mesh in between the pipe cleaners and give it a few twists. Now what I did was I put two 2 of the deco mesh in each pipe cleaner, but I did them different ways. The bottom ones, I rolled them. The top ones, I did the ruffle method, but I cut them all at 20 inches. For the ruffled method, just make sure your deco mesh is curling toward the ceiling. Take your fingers and just walk it up your deco mesh, and then it makes this pretty little ruffle or bow tie. Then now go to your first pipe cleaner. You're going right on top of the one that you rolled. Put it down on the in between the pipe cleaner and give it a few twists. So we've got one that's rolled, one that has a ruffle in each pipe cleaner. So here I'm just taking my fingers, walking it up my deco mesh, making a ruffle. Then now I'm going to my second pipe cleaner. It already has the rolled one in it, so now I'm adding the ruffle on top. Now I did the same process all over the wreath. I just started at the bottom and worked my way up. Now it was easier for me to do mine this way. Whatever works best for you, just do it. If you want to change it up a bit, you could just do the ruffle method all over this wreath, and I think it would look gorgeous, or you could do the rolled method. But sometimes, now depending on which method you choose, you may have to add more pipe cleaners to make it fuller. Now I did add one more pipe cleaner on the top and added a bundle in it, and then at the cross section in the middle I added a bundle of deco mesh too. So that was just what I did. You don't have to, but it does make it a lot fuller when you do. And here I am just holding it up so that you can see how pretty it looks and how large it is. So it really makes a pretty wreath. You really don't need to do anything else to it. It's pretty without doing anything. But of course I wanted to add some ribbon, and so I added some tails. So I cut my tails at 16 inches. And then I dovetailed the ends. Fold your ribbon in half with your edges to the left side. Go to the folded side, cut away from the fold, and that makes the pretty V on the ends. So I did all the ends. Now I'm taking 2 strips of ribbon that I cut at 16 inches, and I'm going to put a bundle of ribbon in each pipe cleaner all the way around. You can use whatever color ribbon and deco mesh that you like. You can make this for any season, any holiday. I'm just giving you some ideas, and I'm just making mine for fall. And so this is how it looks with the tails added on top of the deco mesh. Next, I'm tying a bow, and I'm making a really large bow for this one. I really like big bows, as y'all know, so I'm cutting 8 strips at 22 inches. First, you're going to take 1 strip of ribbon, fold it and make a loop, pinch it in your hand, leave about 2 inches of ribbon below your fingers. Same steps with your next strip. Pinch your ribbon together, leave a little bit below your fingers. Make sure your loops are about the same size each time. You're going to do the same steps with all 8 strips. Now you always want to leave a little bit below your fingers so that when you put the pipe cleaner on, that it does not pull out when you're shaping your bow. Now this bow does have a little bit of tails left down, longer than I usually do, so it's up to you however you want. You can make yours larger or smaller, but I just did 8 strips at 22 inches. Now I'm taking my pipe cleaner, placing it above my fingers, and going to make sure and get that pipe cleaner nice and tight around the ribbon. Once you have the pipe cleaner nice and tight, then I usually take some of my tails and put some on the left, some on the right, just kind of spread out the tails, and then you're ready to shape the loops on your bow. And sometimes it takes a little while to get the bow the shape you want. And then also make sure you go back and dovetail the tails too. It just kind of dresses up a bow. I did tie a second bow. Now I didn't tie it exactly like this one, and added to the wreath. So you may notice in some of the video I have 2 bows. Some of the videos I just have the 1. So I think I'm going to leave it with the 2 bows, but you can let me know if you like it better with 1 bow or 2. But I just love this ribbon, and this bow turned out really pretty. And I know someone's going to ask, this ribbon came from Craft Outlet. Dollar Tree ribbon works just fine. My store did not have any, so I just had to order some, and this is what I came up with. But Dollar Tree ribbon works great. Just make sure your ribbon has wire. Then I just took the pipe cleaners and I just secured them to the coat hanger frame, and now I'm going back, fluffing my tails and fluffing the loops on my bow. And so this is how it looks with just the bow added. Now I did add my sign to the center, and I just used the little piece of twine and attached it to the coat hanger. Then I also hot glued a pipe cleaner to the back of the sign so that I could secure it in the center. And then for my flowers, I just pulled them right off the stem and I just hot glued them right over the little pipe cleaners. You can either just fold your pipe cleaners down or cut them off and then add your flower on top. Just be very careful when you're using your hot glue. And so wherever there's a bundle, I just added a flower. And that's it, guys. I just made sure and fluffed my loops and made sure my tails looked just like I wanted, and I hung it up on my door. So this is how it looks. And in this video right here, it just has the bow on the left, but you'll see in just a minute I added a bow on the bottom right too. So you'll have to let me know in the comment section what looks best. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope everyone is doing great. Please subscribe and share this video. Thank you, guys.